The King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura, is back. Quite literally, because that's how they booked him this week on Smackdown. They didn't call him the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura anymore. It's now the King of Strong Style. We know that last week on Smackdown, Shinsuke Nakamura was kind of teased to be turning into a babyface when he shook hands with Daniel Bryan during that gauntlet match. The world was a bit, okay, we're here for this, and WWE did not disappoint. This week on SmackDown, Shinsuke Nakamura basically confirmed he is a babyface. And after the performance last week in the gauntlet match, it's really the only way WWE could go. And I like that because it proves no one in WWE is ever buried. WWE can elevate any superstar at any time. Well, this week Shinsuke faced main event Jey Uso at the start of SmackDown in a great match. And it really was a good match. Shinsuke got the win. We got the return of the original Shinsuke Nakamura entrance music. That's a major W for WWE. Because I'm telling you now, that music is fire. And I can imagine when WWE finally have fans back, the entire arena singing that music. That is a moment that you're going to be over the moon for, to be a fan and to be in that arena. And it fills me with confidence there is some kind of long-term plan here. Now, the cool thing about it was they didn't forget about Cesaro. Now, WWE does have a tendency to do this. They'll look at a tag team and they'll think, right, we're going to push this guy. And the other guy gets forgotten about. But Cesaro got a major win on SmackDown this week over Daniel Bryan. And again, the internet are now buzzing about Cesaro. The difference being, Cesaro didn't act too babyface in a backstage segment with Daniel Bryan. And on commentary, he was pretty much there for his friend, Shinsuke Nakamura, but at the same time putting himself over. At the same time with Daniel Bryan, he was argumentative. He wasn't being like Nakamura. He wasn't being a babyface. And maybe we're getting the first signs of this friendship starting to drift apart. With the return of Kevin Owens on SmackDown, you got to think that this is the spot Nakamura should have maybe found himself in for the Royal Rumble. Nakamura versus Roman for the WWE Universal Championship. But that's not happening. And then we got that wink from Cesaro after the Nakamura match. Who was he winking at? What was that about? And if that's potentially Cesaro turning into a heel and Nakamura's turning into a face and the friendship's going to start breaking down, maybe Cesaro versus Nakamura is what's next for Shinsuke Nakamura. That would be really cool. And I think a really good way you could tell this story is with what Cesaro said on commentary tonight on SmackDown. He is entering the Royal Rumble match. And I'm telling you now, the commentators did a great job of putting Cesaro over by saying he's a former Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner, etc. But that is a spot we want to see Shinsuke Nakamura in. And we want to see him win the Rumble and main event WrestleMania. So what happens at the Royal Rumble if heel Cesaro throws his friend, babyface Shinsuke Nakamura, over the top rope and eliminates him from the match, stopping that momentum, stopping that WrestleMania opportunity? It's potentially awesome because it instantly sets up the feud of Nakamura versus Cesaro. Personally, I love their tag team, but I'm a massive fan of Nakamura and Cesaro as single stars, and I think giving them a chance to shine is the right move. Imagine the match at WrestleMania. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Cesaro. Like, it's not a match which instantly says, like, this is going to be a great match, but you know it's potentially going to be match of the night. Why the hell not? Literally, perfect booking. Start the build in January, use the Royal Rumble, and you go all the way through to WrestleMania. Pure genius. I'm super happy for Nakamura. Super happy we got to experience his music again. Could you imagine, again, just another little idea, why not let Nakamura have the guy with the violin and stuff back for WrestleMania for his entrance. That would be so freaking cool. I'd love it. Let me know what you think about the new Shinsuke Nakamura in the comment section down below. And let me know what you think is going to happen with Cesaro. Remember to like the video. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Turn on those notifications. Share the video so your friends can find it and have their say. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at CWrestlingUK. And I'll see you next time. Peace!